Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So just wanted to show you this. So last year I bought at the auctions 3 vintage air rifles, and this was one of them. So this is a Diana, what one was it? I think it's a model 23, it does say on there. Oh yes, there, look, model 23. So there was 2 of these. There was a model 23 and I think there was a model 25, which I've got in the shed. And there's a bigger one, the 22 caliber. This is a 117. And the Diana, the 22 I've got is a G36. They're after the war. I'm not sure what the exact date is, but I've looked up the design. These ones are made in Britain. It says on there, so they're after the war. So this is a 177 caliber. So it's a junior's rifle, basically, air rifle. It's just a breakback Springer plinker. So yeah, so there was 2 of these, and then a bigger 221, the G36. And all in all, I paid about 30 quid for them at the auction. Oiled them all up. They were all a bit rusty and gummed up. They didn't shoot. The barrel, they wouldn't break over. They were just all gummed up. I've oiled them all up, and I've managed to get this one and the bigger 22 working. Now, this one and the 25 didn't have a seal in it, the breech seal. So I was looking online to try and find a leather breech seal, and they're really hard to get. So I was going to take them into the gun shop to get them repaired. But I was in Aldi today shopping, and I came across this little set of seals, right? Now, a lot of the modern day air rifles actually use like a rubber seal like this. So I thought, well, I'll buy this and just see, because that size there looked about the right size. So I've come home, put one in, and it actually works. So it's firing an absolute treat. So I'll just show you this. I'll try and do it the best I can. Bear with me 2 secs. Right. So I'll try and get it to focus. So it's down in there. Hang on, let me just break it over properly. So in there, look, you can just see it. That is the little rubber seal that I've just put in there. So the original one would have been leather, which they're really hard to get anymore. I've seen them on eBay from Australia, but they're like 46 quid plus postage. So I bought that little set from Aldi and I put that in there. And yeah, it actually works. It actually fires. So yeah, there's a little hack for you there if you've got one of these. If you've got one of these rifles you can't find a seal for it, these rubber ones, I've bought the set like this. I'm not sure what that size there is, but it fits perfect. I had to push it in quite a bit. It was a bit big, little tiny bit big, but that's perfect because that means it pushes against the side of the thing and it gives you like a perfect seal. But yeah, I've took it out in the garden, had a couple shots of it, and it works. I will do a video of me shooting it to show you. But yeah, there's a little hack for you there. If you're also, I think, because inside you got the piston seal, you got the breech seal, and then they've got like a leather piston seal in as well, which I reckon one of these type of ones here, when it needs replacing, I'll dig this set out and I'll try one of these in there. But I reckon one of these type things would work as well for the piston seal. You could, and the thing is with these as well is you can like cut them down. So you could, like, do you know what I mean? You can cut them down to make the size. So yeah, replacing the leather seals with these rubber ones, I reckon that's the way to go. But yeah, that size there. If you just if you just got a kit like this with all the different seals in, you can put one of them in instead of a leather one. Cheap as chips. I don't know what. I mean, I bought that set there in Aldi today. I think it was 3 quid for all of that. So I mean, you look how many replacements I've got there. So I mean, that's going to last a long time. So yeah, I've now got it up and running. So I had a little shot as well, and I'll tell you what, I was quite surprised with the power, because all the videos I've seen online says that they're classed as a low power rifle. I mean, it's not as powerful as the 22, but it's still quite good. It's good fun. Yeah, so this is actually a really good example. The stock's been like varnished with like a like a high gloss finish. But yeah, it's not bad. It's got the there's no plastic on this one. That's metal. Trigger guard's metal. Doesn't have like an end cap on. It's just like a solid metal like cap on the back there. So the other one I got, the Model 25, is the brass barrel, and then it's wrapped in like a steel. It's got like a seam underneath here. I will do a video on it, but that one, the one in the garage, I replaced the seal and it's still in firing, breech seal. So I think I need to take it apart, and I reckon it needs the piston seal, which is in here. There's like a piston in here with a spring that makes it all work. I reckon on the other one in the shed, I reckon it needs a new piston, but I will get around to doing that. But because I've got this one working, I'm just sort of focusing on this one now. I might take all the barrel back and blue it. I got some bluing stuff in the shed. It's just cold bluing, like, you know, just like a cold bluing rub. So yeah, I might give that a go. But yes, there's a little hack for you there. If you've got one of these old vintage Diana rifles, these junior ones, or any old vintage ones, and you can't find one of the leather seals for it, try one of these rubber ones, because like I said, all the modern day air rifles now, they use a rubber seal. So as long as you can find one that fits, and that one there did. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure what the size is. If I got enough interest on the video, I will measure it. I just can't be bothered, to be fair. But yeah, just buy a kit, or measure. Simple thing. Measure the little slot where it goes, if you can. To me, it looks about 10mm. I could measure it. Like I said, I can't bother to be. I reckon it's about 10mm, something like that. But even if you can get one pretty close and just push it in, just so if you push it in and it expands against the wall of the thing, and that gives you a better seal. So you don't want it in there loosey. You want to be able to, like, you got to physically push it in. I just got in there with like a little flathead screwdriver, pushed it in, and yeah, I've had a couple of shots. The first time I've actually had it shooting. So yeah, I'm like really chuffed with that, because I was going to take it in the shop. They wanted 30 quid plus parts. So yeah, I mean, for 3 quid, I've literally just saved myself a whole lot of money and hassle. So yeah, happy days. There's a little hack for you there. Replace the leather seals with a rubber one, and you're away. Alright, cheers guys. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm just outside now. I'll just show you it shooting. So I've got a pellet in there. It's not seated very well. It's gone quite far in. I don't particularly like the way that's seated, but they are cheap pellets. I'll show you. They're these little, I think they're called like wasps or something. They got this like little gold tip on them. They're not the best. They're only like a cheap pellet, but yeah, I'm just going to show you. So this is with the new rubber seal in it instead of the leather, and I'll just show you. Just have a little shot. Show you on that brick there. There you go. So that actually shot then. I will do some proper target shooting, but I don't know how well that came out on the video. I might just set up some actually and just shoot it. Bear with me. Right, here we go. So I'll do another one now. I got a little bottle stood up there. Look. So that's actually that other pellet there. Look, that's actually seated a lot better. Yeah, I think it's just variations in the pellet themselves. So I'll just have a little shot. So again, that's the new rubber seal that I've just put in. Doing it one-handed again, obviously, on my phone. Right, hopefully I can hit that, and one-handed. There we go. What a shot. Quite powerful that, but yeah, there it is. So that's the Diana Model 23 Vintage pre-war. Cheers guys. Right, so there we are guys, back in the house now. Just had a little shoot then out there. It's pouring down rain. So yeah, there we go. So you can, if you like I said, if you're trying to get hold of a leather seal for your vintage rifles, try a rubber one because it's worked for me. Happy days. Well, happy shooting, guys, and hopefully this year I'll get a lot more videos out. Cheers, guys.